Hey guys, Carl here from GameReviewsHU.net. Today we are going to list 5 of the most expected MMO to be released globally in 2016. Number 1. Tree of Savior. Tree of Savior is an upcoming Korean MMORPG and is being developed by IMC Games. Several players have said that it is a successor of the classic Ragnarok Online, as some of the developers of the said classic is now developing Tree of Savior. The graphics and the gameplay do feel like the classic MMORPG, but this could be a lot more fun. With 80 classes and 10 class advancements, 200 bosses ranging from field quests, raid, and dungeons, 200 territories and 3 major cities in the world map, variety of items to loot and to craft, and also enhancements for these items, and many more things as the game is still being developed. The official date of release has not been announced yet, but it was assumed that the English version would be released officially Q3 2016. As of now, it is still on its second closed beta phase, which started from October 27 and will end on November 25, 2015. Open beta is also assumed to be on December 2015 for everyone to do a stress test with the game server, so make sure to check that because this game is fantastic. And also you can play it on Steam. Yeah. Number 2. Black Desert. Black Desert being developed by Pearl Abyss. The game has been in development for a few years already, though it was initially just a Korean only game, but they eventually pulled off a deal to localize Black Desert in the global market. Japan and Russia first, and now on North America and Europe. Black Desert is rich in graphics, probably one of the best looking facial expressions in a Korean MMORPG. The self-created engine probably helps a lot to create such fit too. Some features in the game include a parkour system which is very similar to the Prince of Persia franchise, where they are allowed to climb buildings. It will also feature a worldwide weather system like typhoons, which is just not for aesthetics and can actually influence your gameplay. Localized weather like fog of war, which players may exploit to launch attacks on rival guild structures, is also possible. Overall, the weather system is dynamic, and so players have to adjust while traveling in the game. A day and night cycle will also be featured, in which creates a very dynamic world, as some NPC and monsters are either available during the day but not during nighttime, and vice versa. There are several other creatures included in the game, such as housing system, wherein you can put NPC to be the traders of your house, and the combat system will be like any other modern MMORPG. It will be more action oriented. The game is already released in Korea, Russia, and Japan. It follows a free-to-play business model wherein there will be a cash shop for those willingly to pay. North America and Europe version is still on alpha, but it is assumed to be released somewhere on 2016. However, it does not have a free-to-play model, but rather a buy-to-play model, meaning you have to buy it once to play it, which is quite a dilemma for those waiting for a North America or Europe release. That is up for you to decide. Number 3. Moonlight Blade. Moonlight Blade is an upcoming Chinese action MMORPG set in the martial arts world, developed by Tencent Game, a Chinese game developing company. It is actually one of the leading game company in China. It has been in development for a few years already and is actually playable but only on Chinese language, and it is currently on its open beta phase. And Nexon will probably publish it on Korea, then hopefully an English port would be available somewhere on 2016. Most notable features would be its huge open world with full weather effects and a day and night cycle. In addition, like other MMORPG, PvP is a core concept of the game, and there are 4 factions you can choose. The PvP wars will be massive, as Moonlight Blade seems to have an ongoing war over control of areas, and it happens on the same map, not some different area map like other MMORPGs. Just like Black Desert, Moonlight Blade would run with a self-created engine by the developers, and it definitely looks great so far. Number 4. Blade and Soul, a very popular MMORPG already released on Korea, China, Japan, and Taiwan, and developed by Team Bloodlust, an NCSoft subsidiary. It was recently announced that Blade and Soul would be coming to the West early 2016. It is one of the more popular Korean MMORPG out there with a huge fan base already, and an actual anime adaptation has also been aired in Japan. Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, the game uses Unreal Engine 3, which looks great on an MMORPG for a game that's been in development for long. The graphics still look great and stand out among other Korean MMORPG. The gameplay for combat is more on action-oriented, meaning you have full control over your attacks, just like on other MMORPG. This is probably one of the most awaited MMORPG to be released next year in the US and Europe. It's assumed to be fully released on the West by January 19, 2016, if not too early nor too late. Make sure to check it out because this game is awesome. Plus, you can also buy a Founders Pack if you want to play the closed beta, which is currently happening right now, and have a 3-day early access on January. So yeah, go check it out because that looks awesome, and it ranges from $15 to more than $25. So check that website. I will put a link down below. Number 5. Bless Online. So lastly, Bless Online is another Korean fantasy MMORPG that is being developed by NeoWiz Bless Studio. Its closed beta phase has recently been finished. It's the third time, and it gathered quite ample of hype given the fact that it uses also Unreal Engine 3 as its engine. Bless Online is definitely looking great presentation wise. An actual release date in the West is assumed to be next year, but sadly the Korean release is already delayed, and developers are trying to fix some major elements to bring something fresh for the players. Hopefully North America and Europe port of Bless Online would not be delayed any further than next year, as it definitely looks good and would probably compete with the Black Desert because they do look good, they look great. The customization feels like Black Desert somehow, but hey, I don't have any complaints. The more the merrier. That's it for the top 5 MMORPG that you should expect on 2016. Feel free to like and share this video to your friends as it helps us a ton. Again, I am Carl, signing off. Bye.